What is the most important question in your life? Do you know it? The question is, why? Why is the most important question you could ever ask yourself in every single section of your life. In your career, in your life, in your partnership, in your friendship, family, hobbies. All the questions that are popping up in these sections should first be questioned with the question, what do you even want? Got you, right? Surprise, surprise. Because first you have to figure out what do you want. But only through the why you can realize your vision of what you want into a true existence. That's how you build the way. That's how you create whatever is going on in your mind and your heart into this beautiful place that we call Earth. Because otherwise it will stay a castle in the sky, made out of clouds. Fugazi, it's nothing. So, I want to invite you into a little experiment. Go on a journey with me, a metaphorical one. What happens to a kingdom without a king? Well, it gets burned down, it will get robbed, it will get completely ruined and turn into ashes and dust and just dies. Because there's no one to rule it. And what if your kingdom is the question what? You have to know what kind of kingdom you want to build. But the king that rules your kingdom is the question why? Why? Why should this kingdom exist? Why should it be even created and then ruled? That's the purpose of a king. He knows the virtues, why this kingdom is offered to all the citizens, to the world, right? But it doesn't end there. Because a king with a kingdom but without any people that support the kingdom, you can't build anything. You know your why and your what. What is a kingdom? The why is the king. Well, this king needs support. This king needs someone who executes this whole thing. So the next question you have to ask yourself is, how? What is the how in this little metaphor we're talking about? Well, if you got the king being the why and the what being the kingdom, the how is the prince. The prince is the one who gets the responsibility of the king how to execute all these plans that have this purpose. The prince needs to figure out how to expand the kingdom, how to even create it in the first place, how to protect the kingdom, right? But it's not done yet. We got the what, the kingdom, we got the why, the king, the most important part in this whole thing. We got one level beneath the how, the prince, but what comes next? Well, the when. The question when is the advisor of the kingdom, right? The king asks the advisor, when should we build this kingdom? When should we expand it? When should we take this certain move to conquer this certain area out there? When should we start a friendship with another kingdom. The advisor has all the answers. He knows when to act. He knows the timing. He will tell the king, right? Because if you got the wrong timing, even though you know how to do it and why to do it and what to do it, it will turn into dust and ashes. It will be maybe a horrible failure. And it can happen. But hey, you want to choose the right advisor, the right moment in time. It's about wisdom, the wise advisor. So, we got the what, the kingdom, we got the why, the highest instance, the king. Second instance, the how, the prince. And the third instance, the advisor. What is left? You got it right. The where. The where is the scout. Your scout. He gets the responsibility of the king to figure out where should we build the kingdom? Where should we expand with our kingdom? Where should we protect our kingdom, especially where comes the danger from? We should protect our kingdom. Because you also have to build it on solid ground, a good location. You don't want to build on sand. You don't want to have a horrible location where there's unnecessary difficulties and danger if you could avoid it, right? It's also the next part of this whole puzzle we're building here, right? And only through the king, the prince, the advisor, the scout, you can build a strong, virtuous, legendary kingdom that will have a long legacy and brings great benefit to humankind, right? The thing with the kingdom, the question what, is the easiest to figure out. Most of the time people know what they want, and if you don't know what you want, find it out. But as soon, right, if you go from this fundamental question of what, that is found pretty easily. You have to go up. You have to go up to the highest instance right away and find your king. Find the answer to the question, why do I want what I want? Because only the why, only the king will bring you through all the hurdles. He will guide you, he will lead you, he will rule on your way to building this empire. Because even a king without a kingdom is pure potential that builds the reality. Because the king knows how to build it. It's almost like an entrepreneur. They made $1 billion and then loses it the very next day. Guess what? This dude knows all the tools, all the ways and methods and strategies, got the right mindset to build this whole enterprise again and made again his billions of dollars and maybe trillions and even more, right? Because he knows why he wants it. That's the ultimate drive you got, your why, your king. Then when you got your what, fundamental question answered, your why, the highest, most important, prestigious priority answered, you go on to the how. How I'm gonna build what I want. Right? The prince will do the job. And then you find out, all right, I know what I want, I know why I want it, I know how I'm gonna create it and get it. Now I have to find the right time to create it. The timing, you will have to figure it out. You need to find your advisor. The right timing. And last but not least, the where. Your scout needs to be found by you. That you know where to build what you want. And then you know what you want, you know why you want it, you know how you want it to be created, you know when you want it, and you know where you want it. That's the kingdom you want to build. Find the answers to your questions. Find your kingdom and create your kingdom. Bye bye.